friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you more about a lifestyle New Year's declutter. I have decided, well, my husband and I have both decided that this year in January we were starting a whole declutter process. The 30-day Get Chucked Challenge. This challenge helps you throw away 465 possessions that you own in 1 month's time. I found that I have so many things in my house that I just don't use, that I just don't need, that I'm constantly just moving it from one room to the other, and there's a thing about just having excess. I mean, look at my background. This is my dressing room. Hello. So I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm a minimalist, because I mean, let's be serious. I like quality, I like nice things, I like what I like what I like. So the idea of this Get Chucked Challenge, I think there's a hashtag, 30-day Get Chucked Challenge. And the idea is simple. You find one thing on the first day of the month that you want to get rid of, that you don't need, that you don't use, that you're just holding on to. And then the second of the month, you find 2 things that you don't need, that you don't use, that you're just holding on to. And then day 3, you find 3 things. This is something that I was really intrigued by. My husband actually told me about it because when we first moved in together like 2.5 years ago, we combined 2 households. So we had 2 of effing everything. Kitchen crap, living room crap, bedroom crap. And of course at that time we, you know, downsized everything that we had because we didn't need 2 bedrooms, we didn't need 2 kitchen things, we didn't need everything that we had. So we did a good halvesing, figuring out what we needed for one home living together, but we still had so many things that we still had, like, oh, well, I don't want to get rid of mine, or oh, mine's better. Well, I don't want to get rid of mine. Okay, well, let's just put it downstairs in the basement. Let's just put it in storage. Let's shove it in the closet and forget it exists until you go to use that space, and then you can't. So, like, the kitchen for us is just a nightmare. Our basement is a nightmare. There's so many places in our house that is just holding shit. So I'm really excited to share this challenge with you guys and kind of show you my weekly progress. Every night I sit here and I catalog, what do I want to get rid of? What are the things I don't need that I'm just holding on to? So I don't know if this is going to inspire other people to be able to realize they have too much clutter, and this is a good way to, in the new year, declutter, get rid of the things that just don't bring you joy. If it is something that makes you smile, if it's something you use, then by all means keep it, because that's something that is worth value to you. Even if it's not a monetary value, it has a personal value to you, and that's wonderful. That's fine. Don't get rid of things you use or that bring you that happiness. But if you're just holding on to crap to have more crap, he who dies with the most crap does not win. So let's go through the first week of my declutter. So I'm actually getting rid of, oh God, I may even take you through some of the decision-making progress. I'm not sure yet, because I know some things, but it's another day, so I have to figure out what today's are gonna be. In the first week, you get rid of 28 things in your home. And I'm just like the first day, you're like, oh, one thing, I can do that. I got rid of an old printer that I've just been holding on to thinking I'll get it fixed. That's, you know, that's fine, whatever. But then you get into the higher numbers and you start getting a little intimidated, but it's completely doable. There are so many things in your house you probably don't touch, unless you're already living like a minimalist lifestyle. If you live in a dorm, if you live in a small apartment, you know, maybe you don't have to do this, or maybe you can do it on a modified scale where you're just doing one thing a day. Anything to help you feel less stressed and feel like enjoy and see joy in what you own. Okay, so here is my week 1 declutter Get Chucked Challenge. All right, guys, I'm gonna take you downstairs to my basement. Please excuse the fact that, I don't know, it's a basement. And I'm just gonna go through some of the things I'm getting rid of. Again, it's dark down there, it's dirty, it's a Midwestern basement, so if you don't know what that is, it means it's real dirty and it's made of concrete. It's not like a finished one, so ignore that. But I've gone through and I have so many things, and I'm gonna count them up for you at the end of this video. But I'm gonna show you some of the things downstairs, and then I'm gonna show you some stuff back up here in my dressing room. Okay guys, so I didn't obviously want to take this stuff upstairs because then it's just going to make more clutter in my house until I can get rid of all these things. The next thing is to figure out where we're going to donate all of this to. But we've got pink Snuggie. Old bedding that I had in my old apartment before I moved in with my husband. It is purple, and my husband's not the big fan of purple. An old toaster that's dirty and not been used. Fondue pot. Printers. Okay, everything you saw downstairs was, all right, let's see here. This is kind of embarrassing. So I'm also being a little vulnerable with you. I'm extending the trust right now because this is something that it's very exposing because it feels very intimate when you have items that you've had for a long time or something that has sentimental value to you. Like there's 2 alarm clocks downstairs. Two. But then people are gonna be like, oh, well, you don't need those. Well, it's weird, but you do put memories to objects. Like one of them I bought when I was in college, and it was just special to me. I had it on my on-campus apartment, and it was shaped like a 1950s radio clock, and I could listen to music on it. It was an alarm to wake me up for classes. It had various settings for different days for different classes, which I know, I use my cell phone now. I do. I don't even need it, but it had sentimental value, and I think that's why I've had it for so long. So I had 2. One from before I went to college, because you know you had to start with something when you went to college, and then I bought one when I was in college, and then just had them. So I have 2 alarm clocks, long story short, that I don't need. So downstairs there are 18 items. I'm listing them out. I found my junk basket. This was in my college apartment, and then I moved it to my apartment after I graduated, and I just have so much shit in here. So, I mean, I'm definitely going to get to 28 items. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to save whatever else is in here to give away next week because it's harder than you think it's going to be because things are tied with memories. But if it doesn't bring you joy and you don't use it anymore, it's okay. It's served its purpose. I think that's something that I've learned that's really important. And I actually learned some of this also from Jessica Braun, who also has a channel here on YouTube. She's crazy well known. I'm sure you all know of her, or if you don't, go check out Jessica Braun's channel because she's an amazing beauty guru. I'm obviously, like, I enjoy makeup, but I'm not a beauty guru by any means. But she had this fantastic video where she decluttered her closet, and I listened to her talk about it, and I was like, oh yeah, I do declutter this monstrosity that's behind me every quarter. Like every 3-4 months I come through big black trash bags and I kind of go through, and I'm a big donator. There is a specific location in my city that I love to donate to. It supports foster children, and it supports foster care and adoptive services, so I love to donate there. I do it, like I said, every 3 to 4 months. But I watched Jessica Braun's video about her declutter of her closet, and she said something that was so profound to me that I'm definitely bringing it in with me with my own personal declutter right now, and that is, yes, if it doesn't bring you joy, it's okay to get rid of it. And then I was like, just like that alarm clock, just like some of the things in here, I'm like, but I have sentimental value to some of these things. Like, how do I get rid of them? I've had them for so long. And she said something that was so helpful, that was, sometimes you hold on to things because of sentimental values and because of sentimental reasons, but if it's already served its purpose, if it's already brought you that joy, it's okay to let it go. Like, I feel guilty if I am doing one of my declutters and I have a shirt that I've not worn, it still has freaking tags on it. I feel so wasteful and so guilty, so I keep it, even though I've tried it on and it doesn't fit right, it doesn't look right, the color's off, it doesn't flatter me, whatever it is, I feel guilty, so I keep it. And I'm just like, I just hoard it then, because then it always has that damn tag on it. Or you'll see things that you just, oh God, what's even in here? You'll see things in your personal items that just, you're like, I feel guilty giving this away because it's like my childhood, or it's like my teen years, or whatever it is. But it's already served its purpose. It brought you the joy when it needed to, and it's okay to let that go now. The purpose of it was maybe to give you that joy when you purchased it. Or maybe it served its purpose back in your college days or in your younger days, but it is okay to let that go. And that for me was very liberating. It was a moment where I was like, I can let some of these things go that I've been holding on to or I feel guilty about. Or it's still something I maybe wear or something I use, but it's okay to let it go if it doesn't bring me joy. I've got 18 things on this list, so these earrings here are like sparkly. I got these sparkle hooker earrings here that I don't need. Get rid of those. That's 19.
That was easy.
Yeah, I have a "that was easy" button. I was an administrative assistant right after college, and we had a Staples representative come in, and the commercial was huge at the time. Kind of dating myself, whatevskis. And yeah.
That was easy.
Bye. All right, this is also in my beauty room here, where this is an old, yeah, it's kind of old Pantene curly hairstyle hairspray that I just don't use anymore. I mean, when I was like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago, I used this, and I just feel bad about getting rid of product. You can still hear it's got stuff in it. I always just feel bad about getting rid of it, but don't feel bad. Get rid of it. So I'm getting rid of that. 21. Oh, this is embarrassing. I didn't know. This is like going through my bag. This is a little personal. All right. You guys, The Girls Next Door, the TV show. Loved that when I was a kid. Loved it. Is that healthy? Probably not, because you're a kid. Probably not the healthiest thing, but I loved it. And I was like, oh, I love their products. No reason to, because I'm never going to show my boobies anywhere. But I had a Playboy card holder. It's not a cigarette holder. I've never smoked in my life. But it's a little card holder, and I got it for gum. Holy shit. Embarrassing explosion! Embarrassing explosion! There's actually a piece of gum still in here from pick a decade. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. All right. Old earbuds I don't need. Anybody know where I can go to a Borders bookstore? Anyone? Borders? Oh, you don't exist anymore! This is an old key lock that I have no idea what this went to. I have no idea. Ooh, we're up to 25. We just need 3 more things. Oh, this is embarrassing. I've gone to a few. I got a Polestar Divine Body Fitness pen. Whatever. Yeah, I did a workout pole dancing class. We don't need to discuss this. Don't you judge me. Don't do it. I've never worn glasses in my life, but for Halloween one year, thought I'd look good. Yeah, we can get rid of these. I forget I have some of these things. Oh man, this really is getting embarrassing. Calling card, anyone? Anyone ever do you even know what this is? If you were born in the 90s, you have no idea what this is. All right. Somebody gave this to me as a gift when I was going back to college. Oh my God. It's an AT&T prepaid phone card for 135 minutes. And even when this woman gave it to me, I knew it was so outdated because I had a cell phone and I wouldn't use it. But I just thought it was so sweet of this woman that I had a summer job with, and she wanted me to be able to call home when I was at school, and I didn't have the heart to say, I got a frickin' cell phone, I don't need this. But, yeah, she gave it to me, and I think I kept it again for sentimental reasons because I thought it was such a sweet thing to think about, and I was just like, never used. It even still has like the prepaid phone card stickers on the back that you have to remove before you could use. I don't even know how to use one of these. I never knew how to use one because I never had to, but I thought it was sweet, and it's kind of archaic. They're probably still used. I'm probably being a real dick right now. I don't even know. So yeah, I don't need this. I haven't needed it. I don't need it. Sweetness. That's 28. That's 28, ladies and gentlemen. All right, 28. My first week of declutter. Done. Now, the hard part, well, it's not hard because like I said, I have some places that I like to donate to, but now I need to figure out where to put some of these things because as I showed you in my picture in my basement, I have a huge appliances and things like that. And there's some places that you can donate things to that are better than others. Some things I can obviously sell because they're still really good. It's just, I don't need them anymore. Printers, things like that. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna donate like almost all of this stuff. But this was my first week of declutter of the Get Chucked challenge. I don't know if this is something you'd be interested in, but since it is a new year, I am just excited to get rid of the things that I forgot I had. Phone card. Phone card. Okay. I think I may do this video every week just to keep showing you how I'm getting rid of these things, because I know it can be daunting once you start seeing the numbers pile up and you'd be like, I have to get rid of how much crap? Like and it's also, it feels like a chore to go through some things, I know, but when you do it like this, when it's 1 piece a day, then 2 pieces, then 3 pieces, it makes it more manageable. It makes it something that isn't as like scary, crazy as it can feel like when you're looking at that many items to begin with. All right. That is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to do the Get Chucked challenge, comment below. I'm happy to give you any other advice I can. I hope this helped you, and you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. And if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. Bye, friends.